Mr. Dark Skin Savage, my neighbor. Hey, man, today's video, man, we got the saddest moments in YouTube history. You gonna waste no time, though.
Bro, I better not sit here and cry, bro. I'm not.
From Jake Paul to Joe Rogan,
I don't wanna
these
see
are
this cry.
YouTube's saddest moments. From Jake Paul to Joe Rogan, these are YouTube's saddest moments. With Linus Tech Tips starting our list with this.
Oh, I saw his shit, man. That shit was sad.
He was supposed to be celebrating 10 million subs, yet Linus began the stream with a pretty somber tone.
So yeah, I don't know how it all happened. I've got this following of literally 10 million, and it kind of feels like luck sometimes. I'm probably more like you guys than you realize.
He'd talk about the pressure his work put on his family.
I mean, every time my wife would ask me, how long do you need to keep doing these kinds of hours? Like, how long do you need to keep pushing like this before we can just back off and like, have a life? I started with, hey, look, I'm going to slow down when we have kids. When I said, hey, thanks for basically soloing our first kid. Tell you what, I'll slow down when we have the second one. And then I said I'd slow down when they're old enough to remember that daddy was always working. And then I said I'd slow down when they got to the age where they really need parent involvement to help them with their homework or their sports club or whatever else.
With a story about Make-A-Wish, then bringing Linus to tears.
I had a pretty life-changing experience a little while ago. The kid in question was too sick to travel, and they asked if I could record a personalized video for him. So I picked up my phone, I pointed at myself, and I just tried to think of something to say, and I couldn't. And I looked at their guidelines, and it had just the most useless stuff in it. It was like, be upbeat, and don't talk about death. And I was just like, this kid's 12. He's like dying of leukemia. What? Last thing I can do right now is be upbeat. The only thought going through my head is like, everyone and everything I know is gonna die. All I could see in the photo album was my kids. The whole thing made me question why I'm doing this.
Ironically, the thumbnail became a viral meme, leading to comments such as, came for the memes left with emotions, I'm not crying, I'm just water cooling my eyes, and where men cried. 9. Brad.
Oh, that shit's sad, bro.
Brad lost his dad.
That nigga's white baby raised all his kids, bro. Cause he's like, okay, after I had the first one, I'm gonna slow down. Then had the second one.
He got stuck in that.
Yeah, like that YouTube shit, man.
Bro, that's
10 million subscribers too, man.
That's scary, bro.
And I be watching this shit too. It's good. It's a really good tech dude.
Where men cried. 9. Bradley Martin. Brad lost his dad at the age of only 6, which is understandably something he struggles to talk about.
That's the thing, when I think about my dad.
Although the saddest example was during his podcast with Tyler Perry.
I don't want to cry. But why would you even hold it? However it feels, you should let it out. Don't do that, man. Let it out how it comes.
Like, Tyler Perry got some big ass hands.
Big ass head too.
Brad was thanking Tyler for some advice he'd given earlier.
People get so
fuck with Tyler Perry. I love that
in the
nigga.
moment of like the negative and the darkness and the evil, and they don't see the light. It wasn't as simple as what I thought it was then, which was my father didn't love me. I'm not good. And I built up so many walls and who I was. It's crazy looking back at how much it affected even my personal relationships, my intimate relationships, my relationships with my family, friends, everything.
And was able to end the moment with an excellent silver lining.
Everything that we go through, every hardship, every downfall is going to be a new opportunity to learn and to grow and to become better.
8. Joe Rogan. On episode 1123 of the Joe Rogan Experience, he and Kevin Smith were talking about their pets when Joe passively mentioned he saw a veterinarian cry.
He's the only vet I've ever had cry with me.
Over what animal?
I had a puppy that had distemper. Man, the puppy just, after like a couple of days of being at the house, would have these seizures, like violent seizures. And then towards the end, it was having them all day long.
As a result of the dog's condition, it had to be put down.
I held the dog, I placed him down, I gave him a kiss, I said goodbye. And he put the needle in the dog and put the dog to sleep, and we both went outside, and he was just crying, just weeping. He was killed by a drunk driver.
The vet was?
Yeah, that was a rough one. I got an email, I believe from his daughter. Super good dude, man.
Leading Kevin to share a similar story.
It's such a weird relationship where one day you're like, I love you to death and I love you so much I have to kill you. And that last fucking hour was probably hands down the most difficult hour of my life, man, because we all knew what was coming. And you're programmed to to stop that at all costs. You're programmed to keep people around, keep yourself around.
7. Loaf. As a YouTube
But this is why I
prankster,
can't.
it seemed as though
This is why I can't get a pet,
Like,
man,
bro,
bro.
I'm
'Cause,
telling
like,
you,
bro,
I want one, but it's just everything around it.
you
bro.
develop emotions and all kinds of shit, bro, and it's like they got life too, you know.
Yes, bro.
And
Now
you
you know
gotta
what's
live with
crazy,
that.
bro? You know what's crazy, bro? Look, I grew up in an era, you know, like in Nigeria actually. So I'm using Nigeria as an example. In Nigeria, bro, we really don't give a fuck about pets, dog.
Yeah, we
Like
don't even have
we
pets
don't
like
like
that.
we don't like in Nigeria. Nobody really cares about animal to the point that they will feel so attached to it.
Yeah.
To the point that they feel like, oh, this animal is kind of like a child to me. That if this motherfucker died, like I'm gonna be hurt or whatever. Yeah. No, we don't have that type of like attachment. But when I came to America, bro, I don't know, bro. I grew some type of like emotion towards animal in a way whereby it's like, if I say animal die, bro, like I'll feel so bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But back in Nigeria, bro, it was not a thing that it was just normal. Like if an animal dies, like damn, that's crazy.
It's because in Nigeria, everybody's worried about other shit.
Keep people around, keep yourself around.
7. Loaf. As a YouTube prankster, it seemed as though Loaf was always having fun. So when he'd post a video titled YouTube Saved My Life with a depressing thumbnail and the following intro,
failure, loser, and loner are the 3 words that I would use to describe myself.
it seemed the audience was in for something different. Loaf began by stating he had a tough time growing up.
High school was a hard time for me. I was really insecure, I was really unsure of myself. I got bullied pretty bad.
And thought that starting YouTube would help to keep him safe.
If I can make them laugh, like, then they're not gonna hurt me.
However, Loaf struggled to find success.
For a while, it was just terrible, like nothing was happening. I would be embarrassed when people would ask me what I did.
Even feeling like a failure in the presence of his parents.
Like my parents have never understood like the YouTube thing. That's probably like the hardest part because it's just like every kid wants to make their parents proud. You know what I mean?
Since then, however, Loaf has found massive success, recently announcing he was able to buy a house.
And I was able to buy it 100% with cash, which was also a big goal of mine.
6. Syndicate. Similar to Linus, Syndicate was part of the Make-A-Wish program, being chosen by a kid named Alec for them to spend a day together. This resulted in a video titled Making His Wish Come True, in which they flew in a helicopter and became extremely close. Did you enjoy the helicopter right there? Syndicate inspired Alec to open his own channel.
Hi everybody, thank you so much for over 200 subscribers already. That's pretty crazy.
However, just 43 days later, Syndicate made a tragic announcement.
They gave me permission to be able to let you guys know that unfortunately he did lose his battle, and now he's in a better place because he really wasn't in a good spot. So, thank you so much.
5. Kai Sanat. Kai was trying to become Twitch's most subscribed streamer, setting a goal of 80,000 to overtake XQC. When he reached the milestone in late 2022, he almost couldn't handle it.
80,000 is crazy. 80,000 is crazy.
By getting a supportive call from his mum, sent Kai over the edge.
My mom calling me. Congratulations, son.
Thank you.
I think I saw this video.
Yeah, I saw this a lot.
Yeah, that's so sad. I think I cried watching this shit. Yeah, bro. Nah, I cried watching this shit, bro. I was watching.
That shit's sad, bro.
You number one and you my son, and I'm proud to be your mum. Man, straight tears right there. 4. Matthew Santoro. Nicole
Yeah, bro,
lost
nigga,
his
hey, your
girlfriend,
mom just-
and they seemed like a healthy YouTube couple. However, 4 months after separating, Matthew uploaded a video titled My Abuse Story.
It's not something people ever talk about, but I feel compelled to because I was in an abusive relationship.
He began by explaining that Nicole was very controlling.
Look like-
This individual that I was with
Look like your body's
extremely
on
jealous.
your
I had
ass,
to
bro.
cut every female out of my life, out of social media, delete every number out of my phone.
Before adding he'd been hit by her in the middle of an argument.
This
Nigga, is that a
person
knot on his
prevented me
forehead,
from
bro?
leaving their home and said, "You're not going anywhere." At which point, I was hit in the face.
This caused Matthew.
I knew I wasn't tripping.
And said,
Is that
her
the
in
knot?
the middle of an
No, I'm not even making fun. Like, nigga, did he get punched in the face immediately?
Bro, he's in an abusive relationship. Why you roasting his head, bro?
I'm not roast, bro. Why y'all think I'm roasting?
Bro,
He said he got, nigga, he was, nigga.
But that was 4 months ago.
I thought he said 4 days ago. Oh, okay, that's my fault.
Imagine
I thought he said 4 days.
like, yo,
Nah,
this
nah,
is
you
just
must-
Y'all sure he said 4 months?
You must have gotten hit hard as fuck if that's just still your head.
I thought he said 4 days. See, look, hold on.
He said 4 months after they broke up.
Not something people ever talk about, but I feel compelled to because I was in an abusive relationship.
He began by explaining that Nicole was very controlling.
This individual that I was with was extremely jealous. I had to cut every female out of my life, out of social media, delete every number out of my phone.
Before adding he'd been hit by her in the middle of an argument.
This person prevented me from leaving their home and said, "You're not going anywhere." At which point, I was hit in the face.
This caused Matthew to break down crying.
And it's something that men never talk about, because we're made to believe that we're supposed to be strong. And I never
that's
talked
the
about
sad
it
part,
because I thought
bro.
that no one would believe me.
No, that's actually
No
a
one
real
would
thing, man. That's actually a real fucking thing.
Yeah, bro. Like, this shit is so real, bro, that, man. Akil, you crying, bro? Are you crying? You laughing, bro? that nigga laughing, bro.
Oh, why you do that, bro? That shit,
Nah, like, you crying,
that
bro.
shit is sad, bro.
Nah, he laughing now. He laughing because that nigga crying, bro.
Are y'all sure she said 4 months? Because I swear to God.
Nah, because in the beginning it said 4 months after they
Why you
broke
wait
up.
4 months, nigga? He could have snitched on her shit right then and there.
He was probably waiting for that shit to be over with.
In the middle of an argument.
This person prevented me from leaving their home and said, "You're not going anywhere." At which point,
Man, absolutely, man. God damn it. It's amazing. Bro. That nigga's over here like.
I'm just watching, bro. I'm trying to feel bad, bro.
Why are you smiling, nigga?
Bro, I'm not smiling, bro.
All right, bro.
Come on, bro.
Been hit by her in the middle of an argument.
this person prevented me from leaving their home and said, "You're not going anywhere." At which point, I was hit in the face.
This caused Matthew to break down crying.
And it's something that men never talk about, because we're made to believe that we're supposed to be strong. And I never talked about it because I thought that no one would believe me, no one would give a shit.
Leading to one of the saddest videos ever uploaded
Damn,
to
bro,
YouTube.
that's
There's
sad.
No,
people that
dead
love
ass
you,
though,
and
like-
you don't need to be in that relationship.
Yeah.
You don't need to be with someone that hates you.
That shit not even funny, cuz. Like, nigga, nah, bro. Like, nigga, you gotta stop crying like that in front of me, bro. Nah, damn.
Cry. You just got a funny cry, bro.
Nah, it's not funny, bro. It's
Nah,
not.
he got a.
Now let's talk real shit,
Alright,
bro.
yeah.
See, this is why he couldn't open up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas like us is gonna lie.
Hey, nah. I ain't gonna lie, man. Look, no. Real shit, bro. Nah, real shit, bro. This shit is not even fucking funny.
The thing with me, the reason why I
This
laugh
is very traumatic.
is just because the way he cried, bro.
it's just the way he
No, cause real shit, this is actually a thing, though.
Yeah.
And I know we was laughing, but it's just cause like the way he's crying.
Yeah.
And like you know me, nigga, I gotta fucking like I laugh at weird shit.
We got some
So-
dumb humors, bro. Sorry.
It's like, nigga, stop taking shit like this as a joke. This is not a joke.
Yeah.
This is like dead ass a real thing that goes on.
Yeah.
And this is all seriousness. Like nigga, like it's not even.
Because
like
there's way more men out here that's going through this shit
Yeah,
right
like,
now
bro.
as we speak. Bro.
Yeah,
this
like,
is a traumatic thing.
Yeah,
bro.
and the thing is, like, this is one of the reasons why most men also commit, the S.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, this is one of the reasons. Like, and the niggas just be quiet and not say shit.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Just don't be in an abusive
society
relationship,
be like, oh, like, society has programmed the world in a way whereby men and women believe that men should not cry, men should toughen up. Like, men and women believe that now, bro. But now it's like we fighting, men and women are actually fighting for the idea for men to be more vulnerable, you know what I'm saying, feel comfortable to be.
And
But
shout out to
it's
bro
not-
for his
it's not easy.
vulnerability. It's just like,
Yeah, bro.
can I be honest, nigga? I almost cried like 2 joints ago.
Yeah.
Like I almost cried. Nigga.
No, a lot of shit is sad as
Like
fuck.
I was holding my shit.
Yeah.
Like nigga, the cops and that joint. Like I was holding my shit.
Yeah, that shit was sad.
Like it's not even really sad. It's like you're happy.
Nah, I cried at the Kais and that joint, but when I first saw that video,
it's like nigga, it's like you happy for them, bro.
Nah, the first
so
one was
like,
sad as fuck.
It's just this one. It's like it's like damn. I don't know what it is, but it's serious, nigga. It's serious. It's that ass serious.
To be with someone that hates you and uses you and manipulates you to do everything that they want.
3. Jake
That's
Paul.
crazy.
In late 2019, Jake announced he was basically quitting YouTube to train for a boxing match he'd scheduled against Addison Gibb. The fight became his sole focus for almost half a year, and while he would eventually win, Jake revealed on Logan's podcast his life felt meaningless after.
Like, I win the fight, right? That was my sole focus and purpose. All of a sudden, I get back to LA, I'm by myself, like sitting in the fucking room, and I'm like, what do I do?
In addition to feeling directionless, Jake explained he was dealing with 4 different lawsuits.
And then I wake up the next day, have a phone call, like, with my lawyers for one of the lawsuits for literally like something I did not do. And it goes back to like people just like attacking Jake Paul and like wanting to see me fail for literally like fucking nothing. Like they're suing me for something I didn't do. Like I'm God. And then
you can take a break.
Yeah, take a breather. We can sit for a second.
Which consumed not only his life but his family's as well.
My mom is like spending hours of her day when she's retired. She's in Hawaii, and they're like, "Yo, your son has to pay this." Like, it just looks so stupid.
2. Dan TM. Dan's dog Ellie was a
The fuck was
staple
he
in his
sued for?
videos ever since he got her back in 2013. She helped Dan film reaction videos, fashion shows, and even Minecraft content, stealing the hearts of up to 30 million viewers. So when he'd upload a video titled Goodbye Ellie, Dan and his audience were totally devastated.
Yesterday, unfortunately, Ellie died.
It explained exactly how Ellie passed.
Stings even more because she went in for an infected tooth, so she had to go in for an operation, and you just didn't wake up. Just before we got the phone call that happened, we were already planning like how we were going to work out picking her up when our operation is finished, and then you just get hit with that.
Calling the loss one of his most difficult challenges.
I know it's a dog, but for us, it's a member of our family, and I'm very lucky. I haven't had a lot of loss in my life, so this is probably the one that's been the hardest. Like my heart literally hurts.
1. Theo Von and Sean Strickland. There's been many a sad moment on Theo Von's podcast.
Oh yeah, dude. We cry on
This
every
nigga's
week.
funny.
Yeah, I think
It's beautiful. Yet few compare to episode number 476. Theo and Sean began discussing their childhoods.
I used to always sleep in my mom's room because I thought my dad was gonna kill my mom. So like I would like sleep by the door. I'd sleep under.
To make sure she was all right.
Yeah, I'd sleep under the bed. You know, I'd sleep by the door.
Yet Sean couldn't finish his story as it was simply too traumatic.
I remember I stopped believing in God, man. Like I had fucking yeah, it's crazy, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bud.
So,
Oh man, bro, nah, this one wanna make me cry, bro. I ain't even
We're
gonna lie.
not talking. I can just sit here with you for a minute. I can just sit here. We can just sit
it's
here.
all good. It takes a second. I just process it.
Leading Theo to comfort him by offering his own story.
I remember being so scared when I was a kid. Like I was saying, like I remember hearing that like animal pee to me, another animal wouldn't come. So I would stand up on my bed at night and I would pee around my bed in a circle because I was afraid that things were gonna get me.
Shit, who were you afraid? Like anyone in particular? Just
everything. I mean, I was just afraid of everything.
You know, that shit right there is beautiful. Like you see two men like being vulnerable with each other. That's a big sign of unity, bro.
Yeah.
When niggas can like all sit down and be vulnerable with each other to like levels of like okay.
Also, it's like some men still feel like uncomfortable to even be vulnerable around men in general because it's like
it's all society.
How society is, bro.
It's how society is. You think like the older man is going to judge you for you being vulnerable because men always tell men they should man up because that's what society tell us to tell each other. You know what I'm saying? So
And that's something a father will tell you. You tell your dad, yo, I'm going to some shit.
Nigga,
It's
kids
like,
are just
yeah, your dad
male,
will tell
like
you,
the
man.
boys are just taught that shit. Like,
yeah,
like to
fuck.
be tough,
Yeah.
be stern, and be like, you know what I'm saying? Don't let it get to you.
Yeah.
But it's like, nigga, in reality, bro, not all men are like that, bro.
Yeah.
And some shit, like, nigga, the smallest shit to you might actually be devastating to them. So
Yeah.
it's like at the end of the day, it's just
Like women, they need a lot of validation and
Yeah.
shit. But with men, it's like we ain't wasn't even talk that shit, bro.
let's normalize men like being treated mentally fair too.
Yeah.
Bro. Cause it's like, yeah, we a lot of things like, you know, people look at it like men got more opportunities. They got, you know, they're more privileged compared to women. But it's like,
Bro,
that is
privilege,
although that is true.
That
It's like you gotta also understand that, nigga, mentally, it's like we have to like endure a lot.
You have to deal with some
We have
bullshit.
we have to endure a lot as men mentally.
Hey man, that would be it for Saddest Moments.
Let us know y'all put in the
YouTube
comment
history,
section, man. If you
Yes,
guys
sir.
have any other video y'all want us to review, let us know in the comment section.
Yes,
We
sir.
would really appreciate it more because sometimes we feel like we post videos for you guys that you guys don't even, you know, sometimes don't even enjoy watching, but y'all still try to watch because y'all love watching us, you know what I'm saying, which we appreciate. But we would like to give y'all more of something that you guys do enjoy watching. You know what I'm saying? You know, open us to something new that we don't know about. You know what I'm saying? Drop that shit in the comment section. We really appreciate it. And don't forget to
Like, share, subscribe if you're new. God loves you. God bless you. And Weezy out of here.